Welcome back to another Bible story time with Miss Joetta. Today's Bible story comes from Numbers chapters 13 and 14. A special cloud from the Lord guided God's people while they lived in the desert. The cloud showed them where to go and when to stop. One day, God told Moses, "The promised land stands before you. It will be your new home. Send 12 men to look over the land and find out what it's like." Moses called the 12 men together. "Look everywhere. Be spies in this new land," he told them. "Look at the people, the food, and the cities. Come back and tell us what you discover." The 12 men went to be spies out in the land. Many days later, they returned. "We explored the promised land," the spies said. "Lots of food grows there. Just look at this tasty fruit that we brought back." Then 10 spies warned everyone. "We saw the people who live in the land. They are huge, like giants. Their cities are very strong. We cannot take the land away from them. These people are too strong for us." The spies were afraid and did not believe God could help them. 2 spies trusted God. "Yes, the people who live in the land are very strong," Joshua and Caleb shouted, "but God will help us. We can take this land." Most of the people didn't believe Joshua and Caleb. They were afraid. They didn't think that God was strong enough to help them. Instead, they wanted to choose a new leader to take them back to Egypt. Again, Joshua and Caleb said, "We can take the land. God will help us." But the people did not believe them. Then God told Moses, "These people have seen my great power. I have taken care of them in the desert, and they promised to obey me. But they are still afraid. They still do not believe. Because my people will not listen, I will not let them live in the promised land," the Lord said. "Only Joshua and Caleb, who had faith and were not afraid, will enter the land. All the other people will wander in the desert the rest of their lives, but their children will have faith and will live in the land." Wow! Are you hearing what's going on here? They have been wandering the desert for years and years and years, and finally they get to the land that they've been looking for. And when they get there, they've had so many blessings from God along this whole trip, but they decide not to believe that God will help them take the land. And so God says, "No, then you're not going in. If you don't believe in me, then I'm not going to let you into this beautiful land. Your kids, when they grow up, will get in, but not you. Only Joshua and Caleb got to." Just think what this sounds like. It's like going on a car trip and your mom and dad say, "We're going to Disney World." And you drive and you drive and you drive and you finally get there. But because you did something wrong in the car, your mom and dad bring you right to the gates of Disney World, and then they say, "No, you don't get to go in." Wow. We have to have faith in God our Father. You guys have a beautiful day. I will see you tomorrow for another Bible story time with Miss Joetta. Bye-bye.